and welcome to Katie's 2009 Physics Portfolio. I'm your co-host, Cody. Today, you will be learning how physics is used in everyday life. We will be covering 11 topics in this video. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Free fall is defined as motion under the influence of gravity only. This is found on page 28 in the physics textbook. In simpler terms, free fall is simply an object, freely falling.
So, this is my brother, Brandon. Say hi to the camera. And over there's Cody, and he's going to drop him down to demonstrate free fall. So, alright, so, ready, Cody? Not yet? Okay, now. On the bush. Nice catch by the bush. Cody, are you okay?
If you go to www.answers.com/topic/bounce, you will see that the term bouncing is defined as to rebound after having struck an object or surface. Here's an example.
To demonstrate bouncing, I'm going to bounce this ball. Bounce. It rebounds when it strikes an object which is the ground. Bounce it again. Oh yeah. Page 101 of the textbook defines work as the product of force on an object and distance through which the object is moved. To find work, you would multiply the weight of the object you're lifting by the distance you're lifting it. Buddy, this is where you come in. Buddy weighs about 15 pounds, and I'm lifting him up about 3 feet. 15 times 3 is 45. Therefore, I'm doing about 45 joules of work. Thank you, buddy. You're so cooperative. Oh, cute dude. He's my boy. Say bye-bye.
You may think ocean tides have nothing to do with physics, but they do. They are caused by the differences in the gravitational pull between the moon and the Earth on opposite sides of the Earth. This is found on page 150 in the textbook. So what does make an object sink or float? This is called buoyancy. Buoyancy is apparent loss of weight of an object immersed or submerged in fluid. This information is found on page 219 in the textbook.
In order to demonstrate buoyancy, I will be demonstrating it using 2 objects. The first object, a little toy dog that used to squeak when you squeezed him, but now he doesn't. I'm very unhappy about that. And my favorite little action figure, Simba. Little cubby Simba. We're going to see which one sinks and which one floats. First up is the little doggy dude. He obviously floats because he is less dense than the water he's immersed in. Now let's see what Simba does. He sinks because he is more dense than the water he's immersed in. And I think I just got this camera wet. That was not a good thing.
Boiling is the change from liquid to gas occurring beneath the surface of a liquid. This is found on page 293 in the textbook. An example of this is the bubbles forming in this water. Page 360 of the textbook states that the pitch of a sound relates to its frequency. Frequency is the number of vibrations per second. Rapid vibrations of the sound source produce a high note, and slow vibrations of the sound source produce a low note. To demonstrate this, I will be using a computer program called Audacity. Here I've chosen a random song from my iTunes library. It's kind of hard to see, but these are the vibrations. I don't know why there are 2 lines there, but there are 2 of them. Here I have changed the pitch to make it high. I changed it from the note E to the note G. I changed the pitch by about 65%, and it sounds like this. Very, very high pitched, not something that's really pleasing to the ears. And now I have just changed the pitch from the note of F to the note of A. I changed it by 36% down. And so now it sounds like this. As you can see, if you have this program on your computer, it's very easy to change the pitch of a song. We charge things by transferring electrons from one place to another. There are 2 different types of charging: charging by friction and contact, and charging by induction. This information is found on page 379 in the textbook. Charging a cell phone would be an example of charging by induction.
To demonstrate charging, I will be plugging in my cell phone and charging it. It goes in that little slot right there. Wow, this thing is underneath all of my animals. Go away, Sammy. So you just take this thing, where I'm guessing the electro things, the electrodes or whatever they're called, are, and put it in there. It's very hard to do this with one hand. There. So now, this is Verizon, blah blah blah. Get to the point. Kind of hard to see, but this camera doesn't have good quality, so bear with me. And then that says battery charging, and the green bar is going up, 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 and stuff. And it'll stay like that until it charges.
Shadows are defined as shaded regions that appear where light rays are blocked by an object. If the object is close to the light source, its shadow is blurred. If the object is far away from the light source, its shadow is sharp-edged. This information is found on page 459 in the textbook.
In order to show you guys what shadows are, I will have to turn off the light. Cody, I need your help. When the object is close to the light source, the shadow is blurry. But when it's far away, it's sharp. And I think he looks like a kangaroo in that pic. Look at that. He looks like a kangaroo. Blurry, sharp. By the way, the light source is this humongous excuse for a flashlight. I don't even know where I got it. I found it underneath my bed. Physics is fun!